Hello. Sorry, I was really excited. I wanted it to be like my first TED Talk, but okay. All right, so my name is Kevin Garcia, and I'm here presenting on behalf of Levitation Transport Technologies. Our mission here as a company is to help bring about a frictionless world. First, some key pointers. When we first got to SEAL, we're a couple of engineers. We know nothing about business. And we had no clue what kind of product we wanted to pursue, no idea what a market size was, or any idea about any financials whatsoever. And thankfully, through SEAL and through these couple of months working with them and partnering with them and new mentors and everything, we've been able to basically get some numbers down for all of this stuff. So without further ado, the problem that we're trying to tackle is that right now there is no affordable levitation system out there. I know you guys are probably familiar with maglev. The issue with maglev is that, as you can see from the picture, if you want to levitate with magnets, you need a floor that's specific to that. You need a magnetic repulsive force or a conductive surface. So it doesn't matter how cheap your hoverboard is, regardless, you're going to have some type of floor to be able to function. Our solution is a patent-pending air levitation technology that came out of the SpaceX Hyperloop competition. This new technology gives you maglev heights of levitation at a fraction of the cost. So we have the potential to create never-seen-before inventions without needing or having any limitation to where we can use it. Ultimately, this technology was made to basically lift up a train, levitate it on a rail, and ultimately basically eliminate maglev. Our market size, taking into account that we try to keep it limited, and just to be safe, looking at a demographic of 25 to 44-year-olds making 100K or over that, just to be safe, and then tapping into the idea that these are going to be people who are going to purchase this are going to be people who are adventurous, they're like ATVs, and extreme sports per se. We dropped down to a target market of around 280 million. And that's not a very big market. It's a fairly small market. So we're going to Elon Musk approach this. We're going to go ahead and we're going to sell to a high-end consumer our hoverboards, and eventually we want to tap into an industrial pallet market that opening that door brings about endless possibilities for profit and for different types of applications. Just a fun fact, by 2019, there's expected to be 1.9 billion pallets units in the United States. So there is a big room for potential profit and potential success. Easily, we can make a successful company that is making $20 million a year once we move into that market. This is the product that we're looking to tap into the industry with. Levitation heights of approximately ½ an inch and a runtime of approximately 1 hour on gas, combustion engine. This is the competition. I would say our main competitors are the ArcSpex hoverboard and the Lexus board. Quite pricey, but they're the most comparable to us, except you have that surface limitation. You can't just hop on it outside your house and roll down the street with it. You kind of need a special park. Arca hoverboard, these people went out of business. The AeroX hover bike, you might as well buy a chopper. I mean, for that money. The flyboard, these people got bought out by the government, and they're probably doing some nifty stuff with like missions and military stuff. I'm not quite sure. Competitive advantage, so basically the key factor here is that we don't need a special surface. However, we are very affordable and give you true levitation height as to where these other competitors can't really relate. So how do we do this? We need approximately 8 months of research and development to build a full-scale prototype. We're going to do some testing for about 6 months and come to a final design of the hoverboard that we're going to be selling, and then we'll jump into manufacturing. In approximately 36 months, we should be able to have a ready-to-go pallet to sell to warehouses in the commercial sector. This is some small financial projection for year one, assuming that we have the equipment that we need to make 2,700 hoverboards. We're looking at a pretty small increment throughout the years. And this is assuming that we're not getting purchases from people outside of that market, which to me, I think it's very conservative in nature. Sorry, I'll quickly finish up. This is the team: Dean Ellis, CEO, co-founder, and lead inventor of the technology. I myself did my share of time with SpaceX testing rocket engines, and Dean has a bunch of experience with fluid dynamics. Jen, financial advisor, and John has some experience with the BMW racing team. He's the go-to guy in terms of our power source. Where we stand, not where we stand, I'm sorry. Send them to me ASAP. This was something that the president of Silicon Valley said, and I called shotgun on the first land speeder and Imagineer over at Disney. So we're not the only ones excited about this technology. There's people out there, trust me, believe me. And yeah, we got some feedback from some lawyers at Michael Best that there's a high potential of us being bought out or merged with at an early stage of our company. To recap, we will offer an affordable hoverboard, and we're asking for $2 million to do some research and development and build an inventory of approximately 150 units to get started and have a consumer-ready product by 2018. So I would say we're a go. That's it. Thank you. Thank you to the SEAL team and everybody.